Hello. Yo, what's up?
What's good, bro? What's going on?
Shit, nothing right now. Supposed to be making a song, but it ain't working out.
You still in that music shit, huh?
I know.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's why I even called you.
Yeah, it's need like a cosign or something, you know?
For real.
That's what really gonna put me on. But right now, it's just me. Feel me? I need a team. I need somebody who believe. I
Yeah.
need the six guys. Somebody, someone who can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you. Yeah. That's why I even called in the first
for
place.
real?
I could get you in touch with Drake right now.
Nah, you playing. Nah, that ain't even real.
I can get you in touch with him for real.
That's something they talk about on the blogs, DJ academics, all that stuff. That ain't for real, bro.
Yeah. Bro, you know me, man.
I don't even know why you believe in. Too old to be believing in fairy tales.
Nigga, this ain't no Easter Bunny shit, man. I'm telling you, dog. Like, this is for real. You know, I put this on my life. I put
But how did you know then? So how did it get to you?
Drake DJ. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm plugged in with him.
Yeah, I didn't, but man, I get that.
As a matter of fact, they even gave me a website.
I don't
If
know,
you want to
man.
get signed,
I
you can
don't know.
even sign up on there. You feel me? That's all you gotta do is give them some information or something.
I look into it. Let me see what's going on.
No, for real, bro.
But somebody gave up, so I wouldn't even try anything at this point.
Bro, it's me. You know I stay plugged. You know I stay plugged in.
You appreciate it? All right.
It's gonna change your life. I'm telling you.
I'll let you know how it go.
I'm gonna send you the website right now. I wouldn't put you on some dumb shit. I'm telling you.
We'll try anything at this point, so.
Don't worry, bro. I got
Yeah.
you. Bro, we about to be on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be your
appreciate it
manager.
again.
I'm gonna be Team O.V.O for life. You feel me?
All right.
The real O.V.O did, okay. Looks a little janky, but I mean, it is a site. Okay, that's your social security number. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but fuck it. About to get on. Upload soul documents. Alright, we good. I'm just gonna put one of my mixtapes up. Yeah. Just gonna put one of my mixtapes up. Forget it. If I listen to this fire, blood type verification, A+, O.V.O negative, special, O.V.O special, any type. Son, nigga shit. The Drake Stimulus Artist Agreement. I signed this contract, you the peasant. Peasant? Call it peasant. Shit, I'm just gonna get money from you anyways. I ain't tripping. So once I get signed, you gonna be the peasant. I ain't tripping. 50 years exclusive term with O.V.O. Increase 95% of all royalties to Stimulus Administration. Aubrey Graham. Okay. Mandatory promotion of Drake's side businesses on our media. Okay. Receive 3 certified hoes. Oh, okay, yeah. Certified lover boy, certified hoes. Okay. Yeah, from Drake's personal collection. Okay. Valid until 2150. I mean, we taking it up anyway. Don't be paid by then. I ain't tripping. Say you sign up for any beef and ride for 6 guys. So O.V.O to the death. I ain't tripping. For real. Here we go. Let's sign it. O.V.O baby.
A few hours later.
Hello? Nah, bro, tell me you ain't see you right now. Bro, wake up. Man, wake your ass up, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, right now. Hey, did you see Drake's Instagram, social media, anything? Bro, we on. I'm telling you, he made it, bro. He signed you. He done put a whole post on O.V.O, Instagram, the Twitter. He done put it on everything, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, we on, bro. I told you. That's all you gotta do. Listen to me. I'm gonna take you straight up to the top. You feel me? That's all you gotta do. Listen, so, since I take this player for you, know how to be a manager now. You know what I'm saying? So, I could just, put these plays together for you. Cause, you O.V.O now, so, we O.V.O now. Alright, change, We on now, bro. We can kick our feet up, and we done. Take them advantage, it's real. I don't know what you had to do, cause I ain't done nothing to go to the website myself, but whatever you did, hey, we on now, so, wake your ass up, we about to go to the club, you feel me? You know we're gonna get free, cause it's O.V.O, forever, for life, so, it is what it is, man, so, hey, I'm gonna come by, I know you gonna get some cash, so, you need a new whip, you need some new calls, but, it is what it is, man, we got shit, bro, and I can call everybody I know, so, you better do the thing, cause, we on, so, yeah, hit me up. I'm outside now, actually. I'm outside now, so yeah. Yeah, we're about to swing through. Feel me, so, yeah, man. Yeah, oh yeah, for real. I'll be
Just say anything. Like, share, and subscribe.
You're not just saying that?
I never just say anything.
So for over a decade, Drake has been called many things. One was a rap superstar, clearly a rap chameleon, a freaky ass nigga, fan, and a career maker. With the Drake stimulus package, and for those who don't know the Drake stimulus package, that's something that people have been talking about for years. I think it's been started by probably DJ Academics or something, where if you get on a song with Drake, or if you're next to Drake, or if you have any dealings with him, then your career just skyrockets up, and life will just change for you forever.
Yeah, and when we think about the year 2013 in hip-hop, one of the most consistent trends we're going to remember is the Drake stimulus package. If you don't know what the Drake stimulus package is, the Drake stimulus package is when Drake blesses one of your favorite rappers with a hook or a verse on a song that basically gives them a release date or prevents their album from going double styrofoam. We've seen it many times in the past. It's been happening for a couple of years now, but this year we've seen Drake really help out a lot of artists, and we've seen most notably help out Migos. Like, they were pretty much mixtape rappers on the come up, but Drake got on their song, of course, Versace, turned up, and now Migos, they're seen as national artists, and obviously help boost their career. But also, mad other artists that was trying to put out their mixtapes or their albums that wasn't really moving in the streets. Of course, Drizzy hopped on, blessed them, gave him the stimulus package, and that's why it's a stimulus package. It's basically a bailout.
And today we're going to break down on how I think that's a myth, a lie, and it's just been over-exaggerated for years. Y'all stay tuned while we break this down. Remember, if it's just say anything, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See y'all soon.
You're not just saying that?
I never just say anything.
So what if I told you that the Drake stimulus package wasn't a real thing? It's just a myth. If you believe in that, that's all good too. But it's this magical thing that you're granted success and longevity and the myth of a career. But in reality, it's just Drake standing close to the fire and riding trends. He's made so many careers, and without him, all these careers wouldn't be there, or these careers wouldn't be as hot. But I'm under the impression that what Drake does is holds himself close to the fire. If it's something bubbling in Atlanta, if it's something bubbling in Jamaica, if it's something, bubbling in Texas, anywhere in the world, he'll hold himself close to that fire. And granted, it's beneficial to the artist, yes, but it's also beneficial to him as well too. And that's my problem with this whole stimulus package thing, or this idea of it, is it's more so of Drake creating these careers and him not benefiting off of it. He's finding just random people off the street and just making their career just skyrocket. It's like he's finding. So when you look at the trend of the artist that he tends to get on songs with, or he did get on songs with, a lot of their careers go up when they on a song with him. Right after, go right down. It's a trend that keeps happening where they have hot moments, but they quickly rise when they quickly fall. There's many examples of that. The Drake stimulus package is a shortcut of some sort. You would say that it's a way to get in the industry really quick. If you get a song with Drake, career goes up. It's just fairy tales and great thing, your life changes after. But it's really not as glamorous as what it seems. To be fair, Drake think, yes, and to be fair, it happens. A Drake feature will bring a lot of eyes, a lot of publicity to that person. It will bring streams. But the question is, does it last? And I'll answer that question for you. It doesn't last. It's a flash in the pan, and it's not built off longevity, because Drake ain't really there for the longevity. He's just trying to get a song with you and move on with his life and move on to the next artist, but not actually cultivate those artists. So for example, let's take I Love McConan, the Tuesday artist. He had a song that was bubbling in 2014. He was already in Atlanta, putting in work, doing whatever he did, behind the scenes. He was already in the who's who, and enough for Drake to hear his song. So Drake got on the remix Tuesday. It was bubbling. As soon as his buzz went down, Drake was gone. And I know they had some behind the scenes dinner with him saying stuff about Drake behind his back and whatever. But that it was his artist signed to O.V.O, and it's just an artist that came and went. Yes, he might still be out here making songs, but he's definitely not as big as when Tuesday came out. So that's yet another artist that Drake got on the song with, already was bubbling, and he dipped as soon as it was done. So it's not more like a stimulus package. It's a stimulus package for himself, but I don't think that it's something that benefits the actual artist, because let's say if McConan built a fan base and took it slow, then he might have had fans that stayed there for years. But when you have that sudden rise in popularity, then it kind of makes you not have fans that will be there forever. So it kind of like it ruins their career. Things happen faster in their career than it actually supposed to, and they can't cultivate that actual fan base. And not saying that that's Drake's fault, but we can't say that he's making careers or anything like that, because McConan necessarily had a short career. And even later, McConan had beefs with Drake. He even said he felt used. Drake used that moment and then dipped. We never seen them together again. If they had an O.V.O reunion, McConan is not getting invited. He will not be there. So, another example of when this happened is boy JB, Look Alive. In Memphis, my boy JB already had a buzz, enough of a buzz for Drake to hear these records. And, to the average listener, they ain't know who Black Boy JB was. But if you was in Memphis, or if you just like underground rap, you knew who he was. So it's not like Drake found him in a dumpster somewhere.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Niggas came up on the side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them dog, we gonna see how hard they ride. I got racks that go outside, and I split it with the guys. We're up for the other side, niggas acting like we died. We'll be gone since July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo goes to slide. Cause I told him we put that shit.
Just like, hey, you're not doing anything with your life. Let me make you an artist. I'm gonna make you into something that people want to hear. No, he had a sound. He had a movement. Drake like, hey, let me align myself with these people so now I can get the listeners, because I know Memphis is the new sound at the time that was coming out, and let me attach myself to it and it'll benefit my career. It's perfect business sense, it's perfect music sense, but when you start talking about he's making those careers, that's when I have a problem with whatever the narrative that people are making. I know people only remember the Black Boy JB song only for Drake's part. And that's the only reason why people probably even tuned in to the first place. But he can't say that he didn't benefit off of it, just like Black Boy JB as well too. And now, there's Black Boy JB? I don't know. I probably look him up on Google, but he's not something that I think about just constantly. So yes, the stimulus package was a thing, but like I said before, it's just not something that just gives you longevity. Even another example is on his own record label, O.V.O Sound. Drake has plenty of artists on there, and none of them end up popping because they're all behind the scenes, either in the O.V.O sweatshop, which is a whole nother video for another day. But the stimulus package doesn't work on any of those people. So if it can't work for artists that's on his own label, you have Roy Wood, Magic Jordan, Moji with the dance moves, Party Next Door. All these people are struggling to carve their own space. They all in the light of Drake. He uses their energy, harness their energy to keep himself on top. So I think more the stimulus package is more of a harness their energy, kind of like a Captain Ginyu. If you went to Dragon Ball Z, you take someone's body and you take their force. It's very like a succubus at the end of the day. But we can't say that this man's making career. Like, I think that's just not even fair to those artists. They're not putting in the work beforehand, and they were just nobodies, you know. But now people should know, or if you're into music, you should know that Drake is a genius at adapting new genres and stealing styles. He's like a musical shapeshifter. He's can shapeshift into anything. He's like a Mystique type of thing. The Blue Lady on X-Men. You got Dancehall Drake, you have Afrobeats Drake, UK Drill Drake, Houston Drake, Caribbean Drake, whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of Drake you need, you're going to get, because it's like more of a machine. And with the machine and more so like an algorithm or more so like a computer program, they're meant to, you know, emulate things. It's like an AI program. They emulate what humans do, try to get more so like a human. They have to get programmed for certain things. So this is what I think Drake is, more so like an android type thing, where he can adapt to any type of genre and palatable music for that and make a hit for that genre. Every time the new waves emerges, Drake is there. Now, he can't do that now since Kendrick Lamar called him out. Well, not like us. So now he's kind of scrambling on what to do, because he's like, I don't have anybody to release on. I don't have anyone, because it's so obvious now, because the whole game plan has been ruined. But, I mean, he's still trying to do whatever and scramble. And what do you got going on? So, I mean, some people call it cultural appropriation. Some people call it taking an opportunity that's presented to him as well, too. He's not leading anyone in a direction when it comes to artistry, but I mean, he's tapping in, let's say. He's tapping into the cultures of those places, and the only problem I have is he leaves those people to try when they're not bubbling anymore. He doesn't come back and be like, let me, you know, mess with these people again, or let me utilize this sound again, or let me help these people out. It's only for the moment. And there's also other artists, even Kendrick Lamar, A$AP Rocky. I remember they took him out on tour. Drake took him out on tour, and people even trying to say that he took credit and made their careers too, just because at the time, you know, they thanked him and say, hey, thank you for taking me out on tour. You gave me some publicity and helped people see where I was, you know, at that time. But let's not act like people didn't know who A$AP Rocky was at that time. He was bubbling in New York, doing all types of things in the underground. Kendrick Lamar, the same thing too. These artists were going to be superstars with or without Drake. He wasn't something that's inside their life where it's just so pivotal. Now, yes, everybody has something that they get help on. Everyone in their career always get help, but you can't say that they made their career, and that's always a false narrative that kind of gets to me, where it's like, you necessarily can't say that he's someone that, you know, like I say, make their careers. It's just a false narrative, and it's just lazy at this point. And to be fair, not every artist and co-sign from Drake, from the stimulus package, ends off in a bad career. You have artists like The Weeknd. He used the stimulus package to catapult his career. But the thing is, if he'd have stayed with Drake and signed to O.V.O or did an O.V.O-XO partnership deal, we probably would have never heard of The Weeknd we hear of him now. I mean, he probably would have been Party Next Door or a lesser version, because every single song would have went to Drake. And that wouldn't have been a stimulus package. That would have been, I want to leech off your career and I you to catapult me and keep me up. So it's like, it's probably a people, Drake is on top of the table and people holding him up at this point. And I think The Weeknd knew that, and he probably didn't want to be a victim of that and to be in the sweatshop just writing his heart away, and he probably never or reach any pinnacle of success. So if The Weeknd would have stayed there, you would have never heard of him. So yes, he did use the Drake stimulus package to a certain extent, but it always runs its course where if you stay around Drake, he's gonna just run your career into the ground because he needs to stay on top and he needs to be the star. And anyone close to him, just give me all your songs, give me all your records. It's kind of similar to Kanye West too, but that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. You even have artists like 21 Savage. He benefited off the joint project that they had. I guess you can say artists like Future, but I would say Future is one of those artists who already was going to be whatever he was before. I think the only thing that how Future benefited from Drake was at a time where Future was the king of the underground, giving mixtapes, Monster and all these other things. Like he was just going crazy at a certain point. And I think Drake, when they did that combined album with each other, it solidified him more so in the places where he probably wouldn't have been at that time. The places that are not underground, the more so polished industry thing. But for Drake, they gave him the Atlanta streets. Just with that album, he was going in places and doing things, and you start looking at Drake a little different. Joke, he'll float to it, just all these type of jokes. Drake, the type of nigga that does that. Like, it was all those type of memes for years. But then when he started getting a street edge with Future, that's when people kind of laid off him a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, he got a little street edge to him. He got a little aggressiveness kind of thing where he was in the Atlanta streets. But I think he just took that way too far. And people probably looking at him like, hey, bro, you're a lame, right? I don't know what you thinking, but you're getting kind of beside yourself. But that's probably why a lot of people even beef with him now, because it's like, you're the same person that got peed on, or you're the same person that got punked, or certain things like that. It's like, bro, just stay the cool guy that you was beforehand and just be humble. But, I mean, when you're getting bullied and stuff, and you get power, it's hard for you not to start bullying the people who are bullying you. I ain't saying that, whatever, but you can't get blinded by power too. And this is where we are too. So, you also even have artists like Travis Scott. Sicko Mode was a big song. Drake shined on that song. He did well on that song. But Astro World was going to be big with or without Drake as well too. That was a big moment in Drake's career as well too. And that's the thing, is like, it's just a give and take with all these things. They collaborated with him, but not that he's pulling all these people up. And that's the narrative that people keep saying. It's like, he's pulling all these people up and he's doing all the heavy lifting. But it's like, there's people who survive Drake's orbit, and there's people who don't depend on it as well too. So, which side do you want to be on? And there's a lot of people who say, what, do it by yourself then. Won't even want to feature with you since you a career maker. Not about him at all. Now, there's people like DJ Khaled that can't survive with him at all. He don't even probably know his identity at this point. He was like, I can't drop an album without a Drake feature. That's been my rollout for literally 20 years at this point. Like, there's nothing I can do. It was either Lil Wayne or him, and Lil Wayne ain't as hot as he was. So if it ain't a Drake stimulus package, he needs it. Now, that's somebody that actually needs the Drake stimulus package at this point. He is lost without it, and he's scrambling at this point. Like, I really don't know what he needs to do, but that's a whole nother video too. So the myth of the Drake stimulus package is seductive. It's sensationalized at this point. It's something that makes you believe in shortcuts, that one cosign can replace years of grind and cultivating a organic fan base. But you can't replace any of those things. Real success in music, in any art form, doesn't come from cosigns. It comes from years of grind, actually good artistry, artistic integrity, just consistency, and being able to control those moments as well too, and not just going up and getting too close to the sun and then burning up and then no one sees you again. So Drake isn't building legacies. He's borrowing the heat. He's borrowing the moments from these other people. And when the spotlight moves on, he moves on too. And I ain't saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that let's report and let's say really what he's doing at this point. He's not really cultivating any of these artists. In the end, the Drake stimulus package isn't a real thing. It isn't a stimulus. It's more of a test. and most doesn't pass the test. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Is the Drake stimulus package a real thing? Is it something that people made up? Was I wrong? Was I right? Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, when in doubt, just say anything. It was Ish signing out. See you on the next video.
Just say anything. Like, share, and subscribe.
You're not just saying that?
I never just say anything.